Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Shaunte with me, Jaleesa Shaunte. So happy to have you here for another episode. And I wanted to get into a conversation that I did have on season 2, episode 5, when I was talking about Chris Brown and Diddy and the allegations that were against them. It is important to remember that these are allegations and that Diddy has denied all accusations against him. I want to talk about the courtroom drama that is finally settling with this Diddy case, some of the accusations with Chris Brown and what has happened in the aftermath of that. And also, I wanted to talk about something that I've been seeing a lot on TikTok with this whole Tia Kemp, Yunty Tia, and Chrisean. Like, there's a lot going on. So I definitely want to talk about those topics this week. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first, I wanted to talk about this whole Sean Diddy Combs trial. I know I was talking about in a previous episode another trial that he had, but for this particular trial, the music mogul Diddy, he has been found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for prostitution, because I don't know what I can be saying on these videos. So just in case so they won't cancel me or don't take my video down, people say prostitution. So yes, he had those 2 transportation of prostitution charges, and they stem from allegations under the Federal Mann Act. But so he still has to worry about, the other charges that are against him and what the outcome is going to be, the result, how long, if he has to spend any time, how long will it be time served, how that's going to go. So he does have to worry about that. And he was facing 5 felony charges for racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of ex-trafficking by force or fraud involving his ex-girlfriend Cassie. So she was on the stand testifying, as well as another woman who went by the name of Jane. Those 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, he is still being tried for those, so we have to see where that's going to go. There was a jury panel of 8 men and 4 women, and they deliberated for about 2 days, and the final verdict came today, Wednesday, July 2nd. And he is still facing some time, but we'll see, where that leads to and where that whole situation is going to go. I've seen some things with people talking about, well, he might be able to come home and then still have to go to court for the charges to see how long his sentence will be, but they might let him go home. So we'll see what happens with that. But I don't know. It's very shocking, that he did get off, but that is the latest update. I guess if they didn't have any or enough evidence to get him charged for it, that's just how the system works. I was in the courthouse. I don't know what specifically happened, but that is the resolution that they came up with. And someone else that I would like to speak about, who always getting these allegations against him, and then I'll be trying to tell y'all just be trying to do Chris Brown so dirty, and it's a shame. It's really a hate. People be hating on that man. I don't care what they say. He is the most talented artist, entertainer, performer ever. Every time he got something going on, somebody want to try to say he did this, he did that, and much success to him and everything he doing, everything he got going on. And I'm always gonna say that. And I'm not somebody who's just like super duper fan of like, oh, I love Chris Brown, but it's just like respect is respect. If that man is talented and he's amazing artist, performer, whatever, the man deserves his props. I don't know, they always be trying to compare him to Michael Jackson, but Chris Brown is Chris Brown and Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. I seen like one of the concerts he recently did, it was some young kid on stage and they like passed out. So he does have that Michael Jackson effect to him, but I mean, he's Chris Brown in his own right, and Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. 2 people can be extremely talented without somebody else having to be called the next. They could just be talented in their own right. It don't have to be the next Michael Jackson. It could just be the Chris Brown. And that's it, because he's that talented. He don't need to be compared to anybody else, like, because he is him. Chris Brown. So give that man his props. Round of applause, for real. This whole situation with him in London, he faced some serious charges for an alleged incident at a nightclub. This happened back in February 2023. But on July 1st, the civil lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice, and it also can't be refiled. So that's a good thing, but it just seems like the headlines, every time somebody says something, it's like, oh, he did it, but he don't ever get in trouble for it. So it's like, did he do it or did he not? People just be talking stuff. But I just wish him much success on everything he got going on. I know I said that time after time, because that man from VA, straight up. So much respect, for real. And finally, let's talk about something that I see, because it's been very, very spicy. I am a TikTok scroller, yes, we know. And this whole Kemp and Chrisean thing is just so wild. So when I seen Kemp, it was for Bossman D-Lo. Like, she was running with his song. She was going viral off of it. Like, she started doing club appearances. She was like, shoot, she was reaping all the benefits from that thing going viral. And I know that's right. But anyway, along the time, she has done like other things. She did something on Zeus. It's called like the Aunties podcast, and it got her, Tokyo Tony, and Blueface Mom on it, Carlissa. I didn't really watch that. I seen like maybe a couple episodes, but it'd just be something I would cut on and just be doing something else, like doing laundry or something. But I mean, I see her stuff individually, and I think that it's funny because she always be like ripping people to filth, for real. And it like, she don't be wrong, no, the stuff she's saying. So it just be like, that's accurate. So she has been talking about it on platforms, because a lot of stuff has been going on about Chrisean. I did an episode previously when I was talking about like her journey is her journey, and maybe she was trying to change. And somebody else I hope don't be playing is Chrisean. She came out with a song. I think she performed it not too long ago. I want to say a couple of days ago, and it's called Yahweh. But I hope she won't playing what it looked like Child was playing, because she be wanting to fight people for just no reason. People are afraid of you and you want to fight them. Like, that don't make no sense. That don't help the situation. That's why they're afraid of you. Like, that is dangerous to be around that girl. That's what they feel like. So they just be like, And people sometimes don't always want to walk on eggshells when they're around you either. If they're trying to be at an event and be out and about, and they got to worry about you punching them in their face. Like, what? Can you blame them? Like, dang. So Kemp, she has been on platforms talking about her concerns for the developmental milestones of Chrisean's young son, Chrisean Jr. She has stated how she believes that the child's development, including his ability to walk and run, is delayed for his age. And she has like publicly gone and said stuff about Chrisean, that she needs to get professional help for her son. And some might see it as tough love, but the way she delivers stuff sometimes, you gotta be like, dang. But at the same time, it be like, somebody need to tell that girl, because it's just like wild. You got him at like the studio while you recording, and he's like, is he 2 years old? Almost 2 years old. And he is like sitting in a stroller while y'all doing all kind of stuff. Like, that is not a safe and healthy environment for any child. And if he has disabilities and he needs some development, I don't think that would be, I don't know, because she might have the baby in programs. Maybe she just don't post it, who knows. But I don't know, I would think somebody who had programs for the child would also not have their child in a studio where it's crazy stuff going on at the same time, also digging her fingers in somebody's birthday cake, wanting to fight people because they're afraid of you. Like, I really thought she was trying to change her life, and it did seem like that at one point in time. But I don't know, the way Auntie Tia like dug into her, like, maybe it'll knock upside the head some sister to that girl, because and it's always like, give grace, but we already talked about that. How much grace you want, girl? Like, you can't give grace just and you keep doing the same stuff. Like, it don't go like that. It don't work like that. But this, like, apparently she had. Now I would say this because there was this video that Chrisean had put out previously where she was saying, like, we don't know you, bro. We don't know you. And Tia Kemp got a phone call, like she said 1 o'clock in the morning, where somebody was calling her, playing on her phone, saying it was Chrisean. So she like read into her really bad. And I was like, my goodness, like, oh, wow, dang. But honestly, listening to that phone call and you listen, it is Chrisean's voice, but I really feel like it was not her. I feel somebody was playing that recording because they were saying the same exact thing and it sounded the same.
Aunt, we don't know you, bitch.
Stop playing on my phone, bitch. Bitch, you know.
Aunt, we don't know you, bitch.
Stop playing on my phone, bitch. Bitch, you know.
And they only talked like a couple of times, and both times I believe they both said the same thing. We don't know you, bro. We don't know you. Started laughing. And that's the same exact video that she had posted like previously. So I think somebody was just playing that recording. But I understand if Tia Kemp was upset and mad if she really thought that was her. But it's just a whole crazy mess, because some of the stuff is stuff that Chrisean probably does need to hear, but the way that she said, I see why she would probably take offense to it also. But shoot, Tia Kemp ain't the only one that said it. There's been plenty of people that have said the same thing, so how you gonna be mad at her? But that's all for this episode. I just wanted to give my little 2 cents of everything that's going on in the world of social media and entertainment. But we will see you all soon. Bye.